ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm Operator Nexxus. This is Transport Fear. You're joining me just outside of one of the stations that we connected last time around. That's well, just the yellow line, so I really couldn't tell you what town it is that we are outside of. We're outside of Royston, on the yellow line, with this new lovely engine, the Boston and Maine, that we just put on the track and upgraded all the trains, I do believe, to the same vehicle. Yes, so now there are... Ooh, that one's missing. That one's lacking. Why is this one got different cars? 3-axle car. Maybe it's just older. No? Let's go to it and find out. Oh, it's in a tunnel. Huh. Oh, we changed the color of this one. That's right. Alright, well they didn't all change to that color, which is kind of a shame. But that's okay, we'll leave it for that. We'll leave it for now. Anyway, this is coming into Thame, or Thom. Whichever you prefer. I'm sure it's one of those. Anyway, so many passengers we got. 94 passengers waiting for the blue line. No surprise there. 4 passengers waiting for the yellow line, and it's only like its second time that the train has actually hit that station, which is not bad. We come over here and we find out that the blue line is carrying 40 passengers, 12 years old. We're going to need to update that soon. 101 and 91. Yeah, we're going to have to update that soon. You're only carrying 40. We need to probably upgrade that now. Would probably be wise. Let's pause this real quick. Actually, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna delete this whole train. It's gonna take a minute because, you know, there's like 300 mods installed. Nothing that's gonna break the game, but you know how it goes. Ooh, what's that? 2.47 million. Dang. 412,000 running costs. 62 miles per hour. 1,300 horsepower. It's a nice beast, but it's expensive for what we need it to do. Well, they were the predominant passenger steam power in North America. Look at that. Yeah, it does kind of look like our old school steam locomotives. We don't use them anymore, but what's this? The Mikado in Baltimore. Began experimenting with the 2A2 wheel arrangement. I guess let's look at what else we got here. The Prussian. I think we should use something European, as this is largely a European map. As much as it's mixed, I need to stop doing that. As much as it's mixed, I need to stop hitting the movement keys to try and scroll through the. I've been playing too much Factorio. To scroll through everything or to move around. Anyway, and we'll get to that. Forget that I mentioned that for now, because this is Transport Fever, and this is what we're focusing on. Anyway, is this a passenger? I don't read Dutch or German. I think I don't know which one that is. I apologize. No offense to anyone. I didn't mean any offense to anybody. Maybe we should make these no, we did that already. How about making these the Canadian Pacific, or the Canadian? Well, we made the last one Boston and Maine. We need to do something. We need to do something European. What about the Great Western, the GWR? How fast does it go? 60. How about this one? 90. This one? 80. 60. That sounds good. We'll do it that way. So we got these, and then we need to put some wagons on there. How fast does it go? 60? 68. That's way too fast. Ooh, that's way too fast. Ah, 60. Oh, and they're GWRs. Nice, look at that. Okay, so it carries 12 and 8. So if we put the 12s on there, then we'll only be able to put. If I put 4 cars on there, that would be. 48. Need to put more than that. And there 8, the brake. 10, 12. Okay, we'll do the 12. 1, 2, that's 24. 48. 60. 72. Replace now. 20 million. Do it. Just be done with it. Alright, now let's go find one that's close to the station so we can watch it. probably going to be train 5. That's not too far off. We'll sit and watch it. Actually, no. Let's let's not, because we got other stuff that we need to get done today. But I just want to get these upgrades done because we didn't get to do them the last time. We ran out of time with everything else that we were getting done. I don't even think these chaps are too old. Well, they're only 13 years, but they need to carry more passengers, so I'm just going to upgrade it, the whole thing, engine and all. Expect to see trains upgraded on the fly like that. I don't believe in having to send everything back to the... Oh, that's a nice... Wow, that's a nice train right there. Drive backwards? No. Did your guys' trains drive backwards? I'd be interested to know. Let me know in the comments, please. I am genuinely interested to know if your guys' trains drove backwards. As far as I know, ours did never drive backwards, at least not until diesel engines came out. Like the EMDs and the GEs came out, but I don't think that our regular locomotives like that had the ability to drive backwards either. But, you know, let me know. Anyway, let's get on with today's main event, which is we got the passengers connected up. This corner of the world is now connected via this line, the yellow line and the blue line, which intersect at Thame. That city's going to grow probably... it's probably going to grow decently. It's already starting to, the AI is already starting to grow out in the middle here, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. This city's doing fairly well. It's starting to grow up around the, just in the valley of the mountain. Ron's is doing fairly well. It's filled out in the middle for the most part. I don't know if it's pretty much done growing or if it's going to keep growing. We've not extended its ability to grow across the river here, and I don't think we're going to. This is kind of just going to be one of those corner lake river idea kind of cities right here. What we'll probably end up doing, if we don't block it off, is we'll get probably get like a boat or something carrying passengers from this corner here. As much as I don't really like boats, but you know, some of you guys might like boats, so I'm going to put one in. Probably down here to Market Harbor. Maybe on the other side of the lake over here, and then build like kind of little of a harbor kind of thing with some decorations and stuff, and then extend a bridge over, and then have to take a bridge to get to the ferry. Let's call it a ferry. So possibly something like that. Maybe something like Little Hampton, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be in the series. We don't need to worry about this for right now, as much as there's a bunch of stuff waiting here. We're going to let that do its thing. We were trying to focus on food the last time. We do need to upgrade these trains. Get them hauling more. How long have you been sitting here? Too long. Alright. How much food's waiting over here for what? For where and for what? Wigton, mixed freight. We need to upgrade that train, obviously. Clearly. Why are you carrying so much? Or you're not carrying enough. Yeah, you're not carrying enough. Okay, yeah. We're gonna have to upgrade this train. It's not cutting the mustard is what it's not doing. It's not hauling enough, and that's preventing other stuff from building up enough. As such, we probably should increase the frequency of how often the trains run across this bigger route too, across the map. Alright, let's see what we can do. We don't need anything too fast. Actually, I think, no. Oh, we're gonna need something seriously better than that. We'll put one of these on there. Yeah, I know it's American. It's okay. There will, while I mention that, I was thinking about that earlier. I'm not sure if any of you are peeved at the fact that I'm using American and European trains and stuff on a European map, but for those of you who it matters to, I will be doing a series for Europe and European trains only, and I will be doing a series for American trains only, and there will be a series that will be mixed and crossing the lines and you know that kind of stuff. So do not fret because there will actually be purist series out there that will be coming up. As Transport Fever is largely going to be probably one of the main games on my channel. Alright, enough of talk. More work. Alright, so you guys carry 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That's 72. That's 84. No. Yeah. And then 96. And you're probably gonna be terrible. At least you'll upgrade right now. We're gonna find out if your power is horrible. Terrible. 43. You're waiting too long for food here. What's the problem? Oh, you're not. I bet it's not getting enough cattle. It doesn't have anything to do with the food being there. It's these guys aren't delivering enough cattle or grain or whatever it is. What's the potential here? 707. Then you're delivering 110. Finances are good. You're just not hauling enough. That's what it's coming down to. There's just, the trains aren't frequent enough. Because, alright, let's see. That's one driving back with a full load. And then this one just picked up a full load. And then there's another full load waiting, more than a full load waiting. And then there's full load of, there's just not enough trains. There's just, it's too early in the year. See, and this one's just now going back with 44, but it still has the capacity to carry 66 more. It's just it's not getting enough of this is not getting distributed to the haul back. It's getting distributed to all these other lines right now. We need to increase the amount of stuff that's going back and forth, and in order to do that, we're going to have to make the trains longer and bigger. And as much as we have $94.7 million in the bank, we made almost 7 million this year, and it's only halfway through. We need to start paying back pork barrels is what we need to start doing. Let's go do that. I've said that for like the last couple episodes. So let's pay off some of the pork barrels. Here's some right here. Let's pay off this bunch. Let's find, where's our pork barreler? There it is. Okay, so 1 per barrel, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Did I even delete them? I don't think so. If I did that wrong and screwed that up and messed it up, you'll let me know. Please let me know in the comments, because I didn't mean to. But I'm pretty sure that I didn't delete them after I placed them down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I just deleted them and then forgot about these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say that there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, that should be that town paid off. And as a lot of these towns were accumulated more barrels than just for their town, they accumulated barrels for other towns as well. Yeah, like this town. I don't think it actually has any barrels because I think the barrels were this town and that town. Or that town down there had the barrels for both. Because I'm not seeing any. And I wouldn't have put it in a place where it would have been shrouded in housing. Yeah, so I think that's that for that. So we paid back almost 30 million, 67, 70, 89. So yeah, almost 33 million in pork barreling. And we've made well, it says we're down, but we're down 20.5 million, but that's only because we paid that stuff back. We were up almost 7 million. In July, so I'm not worried. We'll be fine. It'll be all right. We need to figure out what we're gonna do about this. Like this is becoming a real problem. 274 waiting. Where's the train? Okay, there's one coming now. I'm not real sure. I mean, we could take a look. I mean, this is already doing 62. I don't think increasing the speed's gonna matter. Well, the horsepower's pretty low on that. Okay, well let's increase it to these GWR 460 4000. It does 80 miles per hour and almost 1500 horsepower, which is double the horsepower of this thing, and a little bit more, about a third of the speed more. So let's grab one of those. Oh, please don't crash the game. That would really be bad. What else can we haul? What about these? I think that's what we're hauling now. Alright, let's haul... Wait, what's this? Nope, that won't work. Let's haul these Naffies cars. People always say that these are the cheating car, but I don't really think that I don't think they're cheating. I mean, there are a lot of cars out there that will carry multiple goods. That will carry, everything. If it can be fitted to carry everything. So I don't really think it's a cheating car. It might be a cheating car for 1890, but not for today. Anyway, we're gonna use the Naffies cars. So we're gonna go 11, 20. Oh no, it's not 11, 22. Oh, there's already 10 on there. Oh, we didn't delete. Oh wow, look at all that stuff. Oh, those are nice. What are those? I've never seen those before. That must be one of the new trams or something that I had added. Narrow gauge or something. Alright, so we need to go back to here. Delete this. Find that locomotive that we just were gonna buy. It's this one, right? Yeah, it was this one. And then wagons, the Naffies. We're going to say 11, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 110. And then we'll do 21, 32, 44, 55, 66. It's 166. Replace. Ooh, it's 20 million. Ooh. It'll be worth it, though. I promise, it'll be worth it. Yeah, look, we already got one. Details. Mediocre power rating. At least it's mediocre. As we get further and further, and once we unlock diesel, that'll be something, because I like to... over here, we will, I don't know, we will daisy chain diesel engines, the EMDs and the GEs, back to back. Well, forward, backward, forward, backward, and we have like 6 to 8 of them on there hauling a 200 or 300 car train across, you know, the United States from like here to California or something. It's pretty amazing, and we'll definitely be seeing some of that train action coming up in future episodes as the time progresses. We're already in 1913. That's not too bad. We've been rolling on low speed the last couple episodes, mainly due to the fact that, well, you know, we want to be able to actually enjoy stuff at normal speed instead of watching everything at high speed all the time. There's a screenshot. Bam. I'd like to get it there. I'd like to get it like that without the background. Bam. Either way. So that we can enjoy what's going on. The first few episodes were kind of at high speed because I didn't want to pork barrel anymore, and so I just let the game kind of run. And I've let it run a little bit between episodes to try and, you know, get our money built up so that we don't have to keep pork barreling, because I'd like to get away from it completely. And I think we're at the point that we're not going to have to pork barrel anymore, I don't think. I think if we play it safe and play it good and play it right, we'll be fine. Also, I also wanted to point out for some of you out there who may or may not be thinking this in the back of your mind, is he able to play the game without pork barreling and all of that, just using the regular loan on medium or easy or whatever? I don't like to really play. I've played on easy. I don't really like to play on easy. I get bored with it about, you know, a few hours in, because, you know, you're making all this money and you just have the money to do everything. There's no challenge. It takes away from the immersion of the game. So I like to play on medium at least, and that's what we're playing on now, is medium. But yes, I can do medium difficulty with just the $10 million loan to start without any pork barrels or anything like that. And if you would like to see that, even if you don't want to see that, I plan on doing one of those series on medium, where I will be playing with just the $10 million loan. And I will show you exactly how easy it is to play on medium early game. I can probably have, I don't know, I'm not gonna boost myself too confident up there. I mean, I've played it multiple times. I have like 1600 hours in this game. I have played it multiple times on medium with just the loan. Figured out a couple of different maneuvers or ways to get things going. I won't tell you about them. I'm sure you can probably figure them out, but you will see when the series comes and is present on the channel. But yes, it is actually, in my opinion, it is fairly simple to get things going. And by about the mid-1900s, you can probably have about 300 million in the bank and ready to go into the future. But anyway, more on that later. Let's see what we're doing over here. This is a lot of fuel waiting. Tottenham fuel. What is that train? Is that an old train? I bet it's this little tiny thing that's been going back and forth. Where is it? Oh, it's right there. I missed it as we were coming in. Yep, it's this one. Alright. Are you old? Oh, yes, you're old. You're still making some money, though. We're going to replace you. This episode was not meant to be largely built around upgrades, but as I'm looking around, I'm noticing that we did miss a few last time, but that's because we were busy trying to get the towns connected. Yeah. I just want to make sure that, ooh, attractive effort. It's not too bad. Let's put one of these on there, this little GWR. It goes 80, it does 952. What's the current? 521, that's not too bad. Alright, so 952, and then we want to put some wagons on there. These are nice, I like these things. Those are pretty cool looking. We're going to do those. And we'll say fuel, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 90. How much is waiting? 346. I think that'll be fine. It won't be great, but it'll be nice. 6 million. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. How old are you? 8 years. You're not doing too bad. You're making us some greenage. That's all that's important. Now, this is one of the more complicated junctions, as much as it doesn't really look complicated. This is one of the more, I don't really like that, but we're going to leave it. I'm not going to mess with it. This is one of the more convoluted, is what I meant, not complicated, convoluted junctions that I've created. I mean, there's a lot of traffic going back and forth through here. That's why there's so many signals. This track right here, this bridge, this wonderful thing, it wraps around out over here. It comes back out over this way. Yeah. And then over here, and then along the coastline. That track is going to be coming from here. And it's going to come probably around, oh, I'd say around this mountain pass thing. We're going to make a nice little mountain pass around here. It'll look really cool from this side of the lake. And we'll get a nice little screenshot of it from like, oh, probably like this distance or so. It'll be a nice little thumbnail. Anyway, it's going to come wrap around here, and it's going to go up under, probably underneath this bridge. And then we're going to plop out a little hub right here that's going to feed fuel to these towns. And then we'll probably, actually, what we'll probably do is we'll probably wrap underneath here, and we'll connect up to here. And we'll drop off fuel here, and it'll act as a port for fuel drop-off that these trains around here can take to these surrounding cities. And that is going to be a very interesting thing. And I'll probably time-lapse the build. I don't want to bore you guys too much with a lot of the track laying and station building. So I will probably time-lapse this. And what I may do is I may time-lapse it, and then I just may put the recording up after. And then those of you who want to watch the build can watch it after the video. And those of you who don't, after the time-lapse can, you know, that'll pretty much be the video for you. And then a little bit of commentary before and a little bit of commentary after. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up, guys. I apologize. This is not exactly what I had in mind today. We did kind of get these, I guess we did kind of get what we came to get done. This is carrying 165 now, which is brilliant. And now it made us 3 million last year almost. Now it's made us 2.19 million this year. Not too bad, not too bad. Now all 3 trains are upgraded to this 165, so now we should actually start seeing some really booming capacity for, you know, stuff coming back and being delivered out to these towns that we have connected up. This town's actually growing pretty nicely. I'm actually pretty impressed by this. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one as much as I did. And if you like this one, please leave a thumbs up and or a comment. And if you want to catch what happened next time and see more like this, please hit the red subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.